stylist. I'm here with fashion stylist Silas Vassar the third. Silas, could you tell us how you got into the field of fashion?
Well, honestly, it's kind of a funny story. When I was younger, I was a lot more heavier, short, and fat. And at that time, I wasn't really focused on fashion. I was just wearing things that, was good for my body size. But as I got older and I began to lose weight, I started to look at magazines like GQ and Esquire and things like that, just looking for different ideas to change my style since my body type had changed so much. I grew taller and grew a lot more slender. And so when I started looking at those things, I just found a new excitement for fashion and started realizing things that I could wear and how I could piece things together to make it look good on me. So that's pretty much how I started in fashion, just from growing up and losing weight and starting to read these fashion magazines and seeing the different opportunities that were out there for me.
Okay, you, Silas, being a fashion stylist, how would you describe your own individual style?
My own individual style is, like the word says, individual. A lot of times I do follow trends for the different seasons and the different looks that are coming up, but a lot of times I just kind of go out with what I want to wear. A lot of times I get friends or people who kind of ask me, why'd you put this texture with this pattern, because certain things necessarily don't go together. But I really feel it's all about what looks best for you and what you think looks best for you. And so that's why a lot of times I just kind of throw things together. I guess you can call it eclectic. But it's also very simplistic, it's very streamlined, and very modern at the same time. So a lot of times I just kind of pick out pieces that I like and I put them together, be it because of color or because of the way things contrast with each other. I'm very big on contrast. So that's usually how my individual style is expressed.
Okay. Who are some successful people in the fashion industry today, from the present and from the past, that you look up to?
Some big people that I really look up to, and it's funny because when they started off, they didn't start off in fashion. They started off in things such as music, such as Kanye West and Chris Brown. What I like about them is that they stick to a lot of the things, like say once again, that are in style. They stick to things like blazers and cardigans and things like that, and slim fit slacks. But they always put their own spin to it and always add something different, whether it be one piece like a handkerchief or a foxtail, as Chris Brown is famous for wearing. They always switch it up in some type of way. Also, there's people that are actually in fashion, like Roberto Cavalli and Yves Saint Laurent. They, like I said, they're very streamlined and they're very modern. A lot of their stuff is made for a tailored fit and for a more grown-up look. So I definitely look up to them. And there are a group of guys that I've ran into recently through the internet and through blogs, of course. And they go by the name of Street Etiquette. It's a group, two young men in New York who just have their own simplistic style. They do a lot of thrifting, a lot of old vintage looks, and that's something that I really look forward to, is to seeing a lot of vintage looks come back into season.
Okay. How do you share your knowledge of like your fashion, your love for fashion? How do you share that with your friends and family?
Well, like I said, with the whole blogging thing, I'm very big on that, and I started my own blog about a year or so ago called Split Your Wit. And at the time when I started, it was more to just focus on things that I liked, but as I got older and as I kind of mastered it more, I focused it more on fashion because it's something I enjoy a lot, and I see that's something other people enjoy a lot. So I use my blog to post pictures or post videos of things that I think are nice or things that I think are interesting. As well, new websites like Tumblr. I also use YouTube to kind of just have dialogue with people, make videos, and get their comments and their critique on different ideas like that.
Okay. You being a stylist, like, have you had people ask you to style them?
A lot of times, friends and family, a lot of times ask me, because a lot of my friends and family, they're more, they do kind of more of the standard looks, just they pick out whatever jeans they want to wear, they really don't think about what works for them as far as size and fit. So a lot of times I've had people come to me, whether it might be for an event, maybe a wedding or a party, and they want to do something different, kind of stand out of the crowd. So they come and ask me, and we go to different stores and I pick up things. And I think the most important part about styling someone is not picking what you think looks good all the time, but what is still kind of their range of comfortability and what they like to wear and what looks best on them. So it's just kind of changing up what they like to wear and just making it look a little more different, but still appealing to what they like the most.
Okay. My last and final question is, do you see yourself having a future in the fashion industry, like working in it, or just continuing to do what you're doing, like working with your blog and stuff like that?
Yes, I do. As a journalism major, I really want to work in fashion publication, whether it be via magazine or via blogs. I would also love to cover things such as New York Fashion Week and Paris Fashion Week as a photographer as well as a reporter. I think those are just the images that I see come out of these different fashion weeks and these different events just speak volumes to different things that are happening in the country. I mean, fashion I feel can speak through mostly anything. So I think that'd be a great career to go into, and I look forward to having some type of career where I'm hands-on dealing with fashion and reporting fashion and letting other people know what I like, what's like from other people, and what can be changed in fashion, how it can change your life.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.